Oh, I hit record. What is going on, guys? Tyler.28 here. So today is June 21st of 2025, and exactly 1 year ago in 2024, I had brain surgery. So today, I'm finally going to give you guys the full story on why I had to get brain surgery. I originally had a video set to upload like last year on why I had to get brain surgery, but I never actually ended up uploading that video. So I thought that today would be a good day to finally upload this video. Okay, so little backstory on why I had to get brain surgery. So back in April, spring of 2024, I was riding with the Newbury Park mountain bike team for a cross-country practice, and I had probably the worst crash I've ever had in my entire career of biking. Pretty gnarly crash. I actually made a video on that crash last year. I'll put that video in the description if you want to watch that, but I ended up getting a concussion, and I had the opportunity to go to my local hospital down in downtown LA, UCLA, to do a concussion study. And they pretty much study younger people who have concussions and how it affects them. So I went down there to get that, and they actually let you get a free MRI, which was really cool because I've never gotten an MRI before. But the concussion study went great, and a few weeks after that, they called us back saying that they found something in my brain from the MRI, and I needed to get another one to get it checked out to see what it was. Turns out it was a low-grade tumor. So I had two options for this. I could either not get it removed and watch it for the next few months, years to see what would happen, and then I would have to get it removed in the future, or I could get it removed now. And I was like, there's no point in waiting, so let's just get it removed now. So that's what we did. We ended up going to Cedars-Sinai in Beverly Hills to get it removed, and this leads everything to the day before my surgery. Hello there, everybody. The first reason why I haven't been uploading much is because school was coming to an end, so I was just trying to focus on school until it ended, but it's summer now, so I don't have to worry about that anymore. And the second reason is I'm going to be having a brain surgery tomorrow down here in Beverly Hills at Cedars-Sinai. We found like a low grade tumor, like how long ago?
A couple weeks ago. So we're down here at Cedars-Sinai now for me to get an MRI for tomorrow. So we're almost there. You can see the Cedars-Sinai building right there. And Dad's here with us. You'll see Dad, Mom, and Dylan and everyone in this video, so. Big day tomorrow. We're gonna knock this out.
Yes.
On the road to recovery.
Yep, exactly. Alright, guys, we're currently in the MRI building. We're just chilling in the waiting room right now. We got these wristbands. It's for the MRI stuff, so they're gonna call us in and we're gonna get the MRI done, and I don't know what's gonna happen after that. Hey guys, voiceover Tyler here. So you can see these pictures from after the MRI with some weird little yellow things all over my face. Anyways, voiceover Tyler out. So we just finished the MRI and we're on the way home now. And they put a bunch of these marks on my face that I can't take off until after the surgery tomorrow. So I'm dripped out with all these yellow stickers. And I had to get an IV for the MRI, and I don't like them. They feel really weird. But it's fine, so now we're on the way home, and then we're gonna be waking up early in the morning tomorrow. Like 3 in the morning.
On the road by 4.
Yeah, to come back to literally where we are now to get the surgery done. Bye-bye. Good morning, everyone.
We got the entire family in the car. I think this is like one of the rare times when all the family's in the car. It's like 4 in the morning and I'm really tired. I slept horribly last night, but I think everyone did, so it's not just me. But we're on the way to Cedars now to do the brain surgery stuff. So,
you got this, bro.
yep. So, there's everybody. There's mom and daddy. So, we're here at Cedars in the waiting room. There's Dylan. Now we're just waiting to get everything started. I don't know how long we'll be sitting here for, but yeah. I get to know this guy. Voiceover Tyler is back. We are currently sitting in the waiting room where these pictures are being taken. Look at that. Beautiful picture of me smiling. Then we end up going to the pre-op room where you can see me getting ready in this picture. Well, I already am ready, but there's a picture with me and my mom sitting in the hospital bed. And then it's time to get wheeled off into surgery in this picture right here. And then boom, had surgery, and there's me looking all passed out on the bed, and there's me currently asleep. Voiceover Tyler out. So we had the surgery yesterday, and I didn't have my phone yesterday, so I couldn't film anything yesterday. I also didn't want to film anything yesterday because I felt super bad. But you know, just sitting here most of the day. My head hurts a lot, and yeah, we're still in the ICU, and then we're gonna get moved to a different room today. And hopefully in the next few days we'll be feeling a little better. Right now my head's really hurting and stuff, so that's pretty much all that's been happening so far. Voiceover Tyler has returned. Here is me standing up for the first time. That was a struggle. There's a picture of me looking really stupid, and then my Sigma brother right there. And then there's a picture I used for a past thumbnail. Voiceover Tyler out. Hey guys, it's day I don't know, of recovery. It's day 2 of recovery. We got the family here.
Dad's here.
What's up, everybody?
Bro's here. Mom's filming.
Yeah, I've just been resting. Most of the time we moved to a different room, so we're no longer in the ICU. We're in just a normal room now. So I just got a few more days here just resting. I can finally go home. It's my first time eating since the surgery. It's also my first time sitting up out of the bed, so just taking it bit by bit and slowly recovering.
And doing awesome. Really proud of you, kid.
Guess who's back? It's Voiceover Tyler once again, and it's time to see the scar that I got. So beautiful. Okay, bye-bye. It's day I don't know, of recovery.
3.
Day 3, and I'm really tired, so I'm just resting right now. They took 2 of my eyes out, so now I only have 1. And yeah, I'm just resting the rest of the day.
Gotten up and done some movement and walked around. A little physical therapy, which has been awesome. You're doing pretty darn good, kiddo.
So like I said, I finally started walking. This is a picture of me walking outside, and this is a picture of me walking inside of the hospital. Okay, bye-bye. Or in an hour or 2, we're gonna go home finally for, I don't know how many days it's been since surgery.
Day 4.
Day 4, so then we're gonna go home, and yeah, that's all I gotta say.
Yep, we are going home. Ready to do this, Ty? Yep, here we go. We're out of here. Friends who love you. Oh my gosh. So these are all the signs from all of Tyler's friends when he got home today from surgery. So amazing. We are overwhelmed with love and are so appreciative of everyone.
We're finally home. There's
Hi.
Mom. After like a 30-minute drive from Cedars, we're finally home. And I want to thank everyone who got me all the gifts and stuff. I really appreciate it. I also want to thank all the nurses. They're probably never going to watch this video, but I want to thank all the nurses for helping me. I also want to thank all the doctors, including Dr. Bonda, who is the one that did the surgery for me. So I want to thank all of them. And it's good to be home. And then we're just going to give it a few weeks just recovering and see how well we're going to be after that. Hello, everybody. There's Dylan over there. And we're watching YouTube. We're watching Mr. Beast, and we just had Wingstop. And now I'm eating ice cream. So, yeah. We're like, I don't know how many days it's been since surgery. It's been official. It's Friday? I lost track of time. But it's been a week, and I've just been sitting in my lovely chair at home. So we got like around like 5 more weeks for me to be back to normal. So this is gonna take a while, but it's okay.
Voiceover Tyler has returned. So it is June 30th, and I'm finally walking a lot more. I walked to the end of my street, which I cannot show. And then on July 3rd, I went and sat in a Pagani Huayra. There's another picture of me sitting in it. I was finally up and moving again, going around looking at some of my favorite cars. There's another Pagani Huayra, beautiful blue on that. And here is a McLaren Speedtail. Love these cars. Voiceover Tyler out.
How's it going, everybody?
Hi.
Hi. Everything's been getting a lot better. I've been starting to do stuff normally again, and we just went back down to Cedars today for like a post-op is what it's called apparently. And then we went and looked at some supercars, which is cool. It was a lot of fun. I've just been resting a lot, and we're just getting through this recovery.
How was the post-op?
It was good.
Don't you want to say like they got it all and I don't have to?
As time went on, I slowly started to do things more and more. I started going to more car shows, taking pictures of cars, and I even started getting back on the videos, doing my second day in the life video. And on August 3rd, I finally got back on the bike for the first time. This picture was taken by Jack, and this video of the first time I hit the rock drop after brain surgery. And on August 5th, I finally started getting back into doing the big stuff. This was me hitting the dirt line at Sapley Bike Park, my favorite line there. And as time continued on, I was taking more pictures of cars as usual. And then I finally went to Sky Park and Snow Summit for my very first time. This was the most fun I've ever had riding my bike, and I was so happy to be back on my bike after surgery.
Okay, I did the two.
On to the outro. Well, there you guys go. That was the story on how I had brain surgery. There was a lot of things that I left out in this video because I either didn't have any pictures or videos of it to actually tell the story. So I'm just going to explain some of those things right now. Okay, so one of the stories that I didn't have any videos or pictures of to tell is the night after my surgery, the first recovery night. I had to get an MRI to make sure that they got everything out of my head. And that was the worst experience I've ever gone through. I was dizzy, I was nauseous, I felt like I was going to throw up everywhere, and I literally couldn't move for 45 minutes while they did the MRI on my head. That was a horrible experience, but in the end, they ended up getting everything out and everything went great. There were so many things I also left out while I was recovering at home, but pretty much most of the time I was sitting downstairs on the couch watching TV, eating a lot of food. I ate a lot of food because it was really good. But there would be some times where I'd get up and I'd go to the garage and just sit there and stare out the window, or I'd go and walk down the street like I showed you a picture of. Walking all the way down the street was tough, but we ended up doing it. And eventually, like I showed, I got up, started walking around more, started going to see cars, taking pictures of cars, and then I eventually got back on the bike, and pretty much that's where everything went from there. There's a lot of people that I want to thank for all this. First of all, I want to thank all of those nurses that helped me while I was in the ICU and while I was recovering in the hospital before I went home. They helped me out so much, and I can't thank them enough for that. I also want to thank my family, mom, dad, brother, for always helping me while I was home recovering here. They helped me with literally everything. So major thanks to them too. Another person that I want to give a humongous thanks to is my surgeon, Dr. Bonda. Best doctor I've ever had. He immediately put me at ease when we were talking about the surgery and everything. And he's an amazing surgeon. So huge thanks to him. And another person that I want to give a huge thanks to is Jack. Jack always came over to hang out with me and help me build all the Lego sets that I got from other people. And he was just always there for me. So another huge thanks to him too. The last people I want to thank are all of my friends that made those signs out on the lawn and gave me cards to say, get well, of course. Huge thanks to all of them. I love the support from everybody. And I also love all the support from everyone that came over to bring over food, gifts, etc. So many people came over to support me and help me as I was recovering. So thank you to everybody that came over. So there you guys go. That was the full story of how I had brain surgery. I'm currently working on editing the video right now, but that was the craziest experience I ever had. I cannot thank everybody enough who helped me throughout that entire experience. It was a crazy experience, but we made it through it, and look where we are now. We're making videos, riding the bike, going to car shows, all this kind of stuff. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. This video pretty much was one to show you how I went through this experience, and also to show you how I came out of this experience. And it can show you that no matter what happens in your life, if something bad happens in your life, you can push through it and you can get back to everything being normal and you being happy again. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Make sure you guys like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.